presenters. Thank you. So my presentation will be betting on climate justice, majorly on advocacy and awareness strategies. As climate activists, the facilitators told us that as we are carrying out our campaigns, as we are carrying out our movement on actions, we need to follow certain procedures for so that our point can reach home well. On the first slide, again, to first bring to your understanding, what do we understand when you talk about climate justice? Climate justice, majorly, this is linking environmental action to social equity and human rights and how they can promote sustainability. That is what we have to know when you talk about climate justice. You have to see how you're going to link the environmental action to the social justice. Social, we mean the community, we mean the society, we mean where you are going to operate. And the human rights are the actions you're going to carry out not to violate the human rights, and how will it help you in promoting sustainability. Putting in mind that when you are carrying out these climate justice campaigns, always remember that vulnerable communities suffer the most. Here in my slide, it shows that marginalized groups face greater risk from climate change, and this will be the reason for all these campaigns. So the reason why you're trying to promote climate justice, it's because you want to bring equity between the marginalized group and the unmarginalized group, like reducing on the risks that they are facing. But as you're also carrying out your campaign, you have to put in mind the need for fair solution. Are the solutions you're going to put in place going to be favorable? If you're going to use vuvuzelas in your campaign, if you're going to use radios, social media, or even just grassroots movement, is it going to be fair? Does it consider the community where you are going to operate? So the need for fair solutions, this helps us as advocates for equitable policies and inclusive decision making. As a climate advocate, as a climate activist, you need to make sure that the campaigns you're carrying it's equal and in line. When you put it with in front of the decision makers or policy makers, they will buy your idea because it's having aspect of inclusivity. So as climate sorry my work has got some issue here at towards the end.
Macho,
Climate
ah,
and
why
justice,
wewe?
we have some of the challenges we
Ah,
face.
wewe
We face
basi ngoja
challenges
na
in
wewe.
our campaign, and one of these challenges we have issues like
Mifano ni
environmental
kwaganga gari kwa beba.
just sorry for that.
Sorry, please.
Vavose,
Can that person be muted quickly, please?
anani kaona ari kuimaro jikusema njanje.
That it's
Please,
okay.
can we? I'm looking for him so he can be muted.
Okay.
Yes,
I know
so
you
we
guys
have yes, as climate activists and advocates, we have challenges we do face in our work. For example, when we are going to communities, what you're going to face in community A, it's not the same problem you're going to face in community B. These are the environmental inequalities. Environmental inequalities, you'll find that some communities face greater risk as compared to other communities. Community A might be suffering from flooding, while community B might be suffering from drought. So, as a climate activist, you're from a different society, you're from a different environment. So, coping up into such community, it's a bit sometimes hard, but we have to look through how we can come through this. Then, one of the challenges we also face that we have barriers to participation. There is a lot of limited access to decision making for marginalized groups. You'll find that if you're going, for example, let me say someone who is carrying out a campaign for the refugee led communities, your campaign is going to be one which is impactful, but the areas where you're going to carry it from might be the challenge. You might be going to carry your campaign with amongst the host communities, and the challenge comes in whereby the host communities that they don't like refugees coming to their communities due to the limited land that which is coming up, and also high population which is coming up. So such barriers will limit your campaign. You'll find that there's always rift or battles in line with decision making. Then you also have misinformation and awareness gaps. Lack of accurate information hinders effective actions. Some advocates or activists in line with the climate change who are trying their level best to promote climate justice. The challenge they get is misinformation. You find the information you're sharing to help the communities, they are not correct. And because you have limited access to participation to get more ideas to add on your knowledge, you end up sharing wrong information, and this will create a lot of awareness gaps. So you find people trying to now backfire your campaign actions or your points of view. So these are some of the challenges as climate justice, people who are promoting climate justice, we are trying to face. So now, if we are seeing at that, some of the advocacy strategies that would work for us in line with the environment inequalities, the barriers to participation, and any other challenge we would face, we can come up with the issue of grassroots movement. If we have the issue of barriers to participation, we can go to the grassroots level. We can use the ideas of grassroots movement, like mobilizing them for climate justice action would be the best movement for us to use, because these are people who are passionate, these are people who are now affected directly. Then also there is the policy advocacy and coalition building. As advocates and as the graduates of today, as the outgoing cohort members, policy advocacy is a good idea for us. But the only way we can make this uniform and how our voices can reach higher position is for us to come in line with the Crust Network team. We combine, we build a coalition. We say this is a coalition of climate justice advocates supported by Crust Network. And here, because we are having a team or a brand we are standing on, our voice will be heard. Then also, what Fadnat said, sharing in the success stories inspires also others. If we have storytelling aspect into our work, this will help our campaigns or our actions reach down to people, and we shall see the impact coming out, and we shall start measuring up this impact. Then there are also other ways how we can carry out effective advocacy and awareness. We have, I've just said, issue of harnessing on storytelling and social media. As advocates, you find that people ignore the aspect of social media. There's that slogan where they say that social media does not forget. Any post you're going to make on social media, trust me, be good or wrong, it will always remain on social media unless deleted by you, the manufacturer, or you, the producer, or you who posted it there. So let's share information. Let's share real life stories to connect emotionally and drive engagement. If you share your stories on social media, you'll impact a person. If you share your stories with the community, you'll impact someone else. Then also let's use platforms like Twitter, Instagram to amplify climate justice messages. Let's not just keep it to ourselves. There's a broader area that we need to cover. And also there's that space of us engaging into the educational events and workshops. Give yourself time. Host interactive session to inform and empower others. I send my sincere appreciation to the EcoCrust Network for having this platform moving on. We have learned, unlearned, and we have relearned. You can be having the knowledge in some space, but knowledge is power. You will learn every day. There's some slogan we say in Uganda that even the young person can beat the drum and the elder person will dance to it. You'll find Davido playing his music, and you'll find the Igbo king dancing to the beat. Then also another way we can carry out effectively, let's build local partnership. The partnership starts now. EcoCrust Network as cohort outgoers are the graduates today. It's our first partner. Whenever you're going to carry out your campaigns into your communities, let's collaborate with the mother organization where we have gained the training to carry out our voice more higher. Then we have to, how are we going to take action for climate justice? Yes, the graduation is today. And so what's next? Let's inspire collective action. For example, as I've just told you, partner with organization to amplify your voices. We have projects we came up with them. So let's pattern to amplify the impact, then also encourage others to join the movement for a sustainable future. When the call for next cohort comes, please, it is another way that you're creating an impact. Share the links, let other people also join it, and we grow a big number. The
Your phone
more
is it?
numbers as Eco Crust Network, it's the more impact you are going to create, because you learn today, tomorrow you bring another person also impact another life. Then also, when you are carrying out our justice action, when you are carrying out our engagement, let's do actionable steps. Do steps that will you will see that the impact. Do steps that when the team comes to supervise you as a graduate tomorrow, you have to say that as we started from this, we are now here and we are going there. Have somewhere you are heading. Don't only think of today, think of tomorrow. Tomorrow will never come, but tomorrow comes after today's what? Movement. So engage in grassroots movements and local advocacy. Let's leverage issues of storytelling and social media to raise more awareness. Key takeaways for my fellow graduates and the listeners in: let's know that climate justice demands fair solutions for all communities. If you're going to go to a certain community, let's be empathetic and think of other people. There is that mind which is suffering. Let's have the aspect of mental health in our advocacy. That is how we shall promote fairness in the solution we are creating. And also, not forgetting, environmental inequalities might be addressed collectively. Collaborate with someone from Ghana, Nigeria, Kenya. Come with a team. Right now we are here, we are from different regions, but we are all in one target, looking at how can we disseminate the information into other people in other ways. Conclusively, climate change is real. Act now. Thank you. The moderator, I'm done.
Okay. I think she has either a network bridge or a challenge. So thank you very
Hi,
much,
everyone. Oh,
Olivia.
yes, I did. I had a little network glitch. I'm so
Okay,
sorry.
okay, okay. Okay.
I'm
Well then,
here.
please take over.
Oh, hello, everyone. I'm back. Sorry, I had a little network glitch. All right. Thank you so much, Olivia. That was such an insightful session. Can we all give her a beautiful hand clap? Hand clap everywhere. Olivia is clapping for her own self. I like the energy, girl. That's it. Clap for yourself. You've done really well. Thank you so much. It means that when Molly was teaching that class, she was all ears. Thank you so much. So we just had presentations from Ferdinand, who took the storytelling session. And I want us to just realize that our stories are so powerful. In fact, I want you to whisper this to yourself: my story is powerful. And if you can say it one more time, a little bit louder: my story is powerful. And as you say, you're going to think about your life situation and remember that your story is powerful. It is so powerful that your story alone can can create such a huge change, such a ripple effect in your community, in your country, in the entire Africa and the globe. That's how powerful your story is. So this world is made by stories, and also justice is everything. I listened to the class when she said that you can tailor your justice movement towards an angle, or you can go general, however you like. And Olivia did great justice. Can we celebrate both of them already? Please, let's celebrate, let's celebrate, let's celebrate. Usually, I think we're now streaming live on YouTube. So please, when you are graduating, usually people have like passcodes where you can invite like one or two people to come watch you. But right now we are online. So go onto that YouTube link, share it across your entire social media. Hey guys, I'm graduating today. Wee! And when you post that, let all of your friends come on in the room, open up the door. The doors are right open, and come and let them come watch you as you graduate. You're a graduate today. You put in some time, you put in a lot of energy, you watch the videos, you did your project, you deserve to be celebrated. And so, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the icebreaker. Oh, I planned this movement in my head. I hope it came out nice. Anyway, it's icebreaker time, ladies and gentlemen. And because we I know. I hope it was funny. And because we want to make sure that everybody here connects with each other, in the next few minutes, I'm about to run to YouTube right now. In the next few minutes, I want you, just before we take a group photograph, everybody's going to unmute their do you unmute your camera? Uncover your camera? What do you do to your camera? Start it? Whatever. You're going to open up those camera lenses and we are going to take a group picture. But before that, I want you in the comment section to write the name and the country of somebody new you met throughout your 6 weeks program. And I'm going to be reading out the names. Okay. So you're going to write, maybe like ciao to, I don't know, Selena from Mozambique. Oh, hello, Dorothy from Ghana. Hi, Joseph from Malawi. Hey, John from Nigeria, and all of that. Hi, what now? Cheneboa from Ghana. Something so nice. So I'm running with speed to the comment section. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, the comment section. And we are going to be writing down the name. And if you haven't met anyone new, maybe you were the shy type, the introvert, you didn't really want to say much, that's okay. This is the time for you to be watching all those who are firing emojis and just connect with someone, because one of the key points of this program is that in the next 3 to 5 years, we want to see that another, maybe recycling station was opened and 5 of them met at the Crust Eco cohort 3. Wouldn't that be amazing? We would be proud. We'll be like grandparents sipping and drinking. Oh, those are our children. They are doing so well. We are so proud of them. All right. So we're seeing it. Okay, I'm seeing the names. I'm going to split my screen now. And I'm going to rush over to YouTube just because I also want to see, people on YouTube who are saying who they met. But for now, shout out to Stanley. Someone met that. But for now, I'm starting off with the Zoom up until, I move to YouTube. So yeah. All right. I'm moving to YouTube now. I'm just going to mute myself so that I can hear. Just because I also want to see, people on YouTube. All right. So I'm right here in the live session on YouTube. I'm seeing everybody. Oh, Raudat from Zanzibar. Hi. Hello. So you met Raudat. Okay, Raudat. Okay. You met who? I want to know who you met. So the icebreaker is yes. So Bonaventure met Paul from Nigeria. That's wonderful. That's what I want to see. I want you to call out your friend's name. And I'm going to be mentioning so that they get to hear their own names. Wouldn't that be nice? You just hear your own name here. So I'm waiting. Everybody throw in the comments, guys. I want to see. Where's my energy now? Oh, yes, Jacob from Malawi. So who did you meet? Shout out to Paul. Oh, but Paul and Bonaventure seem to be really nice friends. Paul shouted out to Bonaventure to Paul. I see a collaboration there. That's what I like. Shout out to Brenda from Malawi. Oh, Josephine is saying hello to you. This is so nice. Oh, I love the connections that were built. Oh, I feel like Christmas morning. Oh, someone showed that to me. Oh, hi. Hi, Otieno. Oh, Jesus, I'm crying. Oh my goodness. Oh, someone said nice meeting you all. Oh, you met Hilda. Oh, you met Joshua. Okay, that's interesting. You met Purity, Stanley, Keziah. Okay, Olivia, you met all of us. We love you and I'm happy to see you. Okay. Who else? Did you connect with? Who did you have an argument with? Oh, someone met Mercy from Malawi, your friend. I think I want to pronounce her name. Rauda is saying hello. Oh, Mina is talking out to Stanley and Keziah. We love you all so much. Come on, I want more names. So more names. I don't want to see Stanley and Keziah again. I want to see someone else. All right. This is fun. You met Olivia from Uganda. Oh, and you met Stanley. That's Purity. Oh, that's so sweet. I'm on YouTube. I'm waiting. We have like 1 more minute. Oh, Rashuma, your friend Bonaventure is also saying hi. Your brothers and stuff from Malawi. Zingani is saying hello to her sisters and brothers from Malawi. All right. Oh, she shouting out. No, Linda. Lillian, don't shout out to yourself, girl. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, that's wonderful. So we all got to meet a lot of people here. And the reason why I had this particular one, the first one, as a breakout session is because I want to re-emphasize that you're just not here to learn all of the things that you learned, but to meet with the people that you met with, to know who you got to know, and to love those who you got to love. In fact, I wouldn't mind seeing a wedding from here, that's on the nicer side. Nobody should quote me, oh. All right. Now quick, um, the second quick. Oh, Caroline Dennett is saying for anyone who would love to connect, she's open. Caroline Dennett is like gold. So please rush to LinkedIn and connect with her. I have connected with her quickly from the first time I got to meet her. All right, second of all, I want you to tell me in the comments. This is just going to take like another minute. I want you to tell me, I Googled it today, and a light bulb moment is a moment of an instant moment where reflection, light, knowledge, an idea comes to you. So throughout this project, what can you share with me in the comments? Keyboard warriors, are you ready? The fastest fingers gets me to read it out. I want you to tell me about your light bulb moment. Probably a time you were listening to a session and something just clicked and you're like, I get it. I know what I want to do next. Or while you were working on your project and you had a light bulb moment. So I want to hear about the comment section. Can we go? We are about to go into more presentation, but before that, I want to hear you out. Come on. I'm waiting for the one I love to find me today. I think I should try to do the opera. All right, where's everyone at? Is it my phone that's the problem, or is our energy low? What? Please, this is the energy dispenser. We are here to dispense the energy with a lot of fire. Come on. I want to see all the comments. Oh, environmental sustainability. Oh, you got yours at the time. Oh, I see. I see. Oh, I like that. She got hers on environmental. Her light bulb moment was environmental sustainability. I like that. Thank you so much, Hilda, for commenting. More. We have 30 seconds. Water management. Someone was like, water management. I know what I'm going to do now. Her light bulb moment came during the climate storytelling session. I know. When you were learning about the soldier flag, I also was surprised with that session. I'm like, this is interesting. Never heard this before. Using bamboo trees, waste management, very, very good. I'm seeing that we all had light bulb moments. So, hey. Oh, the soldier fly zone. I know. In fact, I was watching my screen. I'm like, interesting. Wow. Green buildings, yes. Engineer Ebo Wilson did a great job. Renewable energy, very good. BSF, that was a very great session. It was a very great session. Come on, everybody. When was your live? When did it happen? When did it happen? Was it doing storytelling? Was it doing climate justice? Was it doing which other one? Green engineering. I think that was there too. Yeah. Proper waste management and green building. Very good. Very good. BSF farming. That was when you got your light bulb moment. Okay, as it's pouring in, energy resource management. I'm speaking too much now. We have to go to the next session. Thank you all so much. You've done so well. This is the end. I've dropped my energy bulb now. We can all go away and go back to session mode. Thank you all so much for sharing. The point of this session is to jokingly say that we hope that something struck out to you, because in a huge session, everything may not strike out to everyone, but to you in particular, you may just be listening to a session one evening and it just hits you. I know exactly what I want to do next for my community, and that is what we're looking for. That's what we're looking for. So, because I am not brought on here to share just my opinions, breakout session. Oh my goodness, we were supposed to take a group picture. Okay, everybody, in the next 30 seconds, unmute your cameras. Do you unmute cameras? Uncover your cameras, whatever. Remove the veil of your cameras as we take a group picture together. Mr. Stanley is going to be taking that group picture. My cam is already done. So, Mr. Stanley, I want you to unmute your mic when you think everybody is in frame and has uncovered their videos. This unmuted thing, hey, I didn't prepare for this one. Anyway, has uncovered their cameras. I don't know the right word. I'm looking for it. Has started their video. Started their video. That's it. Once you start your video, so we can all take a pause and start. Mr. Stan, are you there? Tell me when everybody has started their video so we can take a picture. Everyone is laughing. I like
Yes,
that. Breakout session. We're
yes,
supposed to have a good
I
laugh at
am.
my expense. Terrible. Oh my goodness. Anyway, Stanley, are we ready for the
I am.
picture? Mr. Stan, I want you to tell me the go ahead so we can all take our best
The
pose.
media team would handle that. So,
The media team is ready. Okay, can somebody from the media team tell me that?
please, the
Turn
technical
on your
team.
camera. Thank you. Ah, good. Sorry. I saved too much information in my brain, eh? Too much sections are running in this brain. Too much. I need a break. Anyway, all right. For most of you who don't know, this is the other side of me. This is my alter ego. In real life, I'm an actual serious, moody-faced lawyer, sadly. But here, I can be all of that. A fun and active compare, cracking of the limbs of all those who care to listen. So media team, are you ready for us to turn on our cameras? Got it. Turn on our cameras and take the picture. Are we ready? Are we ready? Are we ready? Please, I need someone to
Yeah,
respond to me. We're ready?
yeah, we're ready.
Yes.
Stand, your camera is not on. Are you ready? Don't laugh away. We need to take this picture, guys. Are we ready?
Yeah,
We are
yeah.
ready.
Oh, we are ready. Okay. And now strike your best pose in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Thank you so much. I'm hoping that the picture was nice. I like Caroline Dennett's pose. She's like, justice, justice for all. Oh my goodness. I saw Paul. Paul had his whole teeth out. He's like, I must get every single teeth in it. Oh my God. And me, I was just here shining all of my 28th teeth. I don't think I have up to 32 anymore. I threw them all away when I was eating chocolate and sweet. Bad decisions. Climate change is what we are here for. And we are going to continue this session right back. We've had a fun time at the breakout session, as it should be all laughter and jokes. And my mouth is hurting now from cracking you lot. I deserve to be paid in $1 million. Imagine a lawyer cracking you all up. As we are going to be welcoming the next grad one who's going to be giving us a presentation. Damien, are you ready? As he speaks to us about renewable energy during the session that was handled by Femi. I listened to the class too. He spoke about wind energy, solar, and a lot of people were commenting it was an interactive class. And right now, Damien is about to tell us everything he learned on behalf of the cohort. Damien, we are going to clap you into this call video. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm struggling.
I think Damian is not available, Keziah.
Payment is not available right now. Okay, so with absolute speed, we are rushing. Purity, are you here? I think I saw you on the call. Purity is here. Purity is here. I'm assuming she's here.
Yes,
Okay.
I'm here.
Very good. So we are going to be handing over to you. Engineer Ebel Wilson gave us an amazing session on green buildings. I listened to him. He had this very calm demeanor when he was talking, trying to encourage us to do green buildings and sustain and all of that carbon. And it was a nice session. So Purity, I want you to tell us all about it and present to us in the next. I'm going to whisper it into your DM so that we can walk with time. Okay. Purity, we are clapping you into the call as we start your presentation. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I was hoping someone would help me share my screen, but I'm using my phone.
Yes, go ahead. Ferdinand will be sharing that very soon.
Okay, just a minute. Just a minute. Okay, so let me just start off as I wait for the screen share. So I'm Purity Maganga, I'm from Kenya. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Okay. Sorry for that. I hope I'm audible right now.
My dear, you're audible, and anyhow you put your camera is absolutely fine. As far as we can see your beautiful face, we are good to go. Come on, let's go.
Oh, okay. So as I've said, I'm Purity. I'm from Kenya, and I'll be presenting on green buildings. Okay, so I'll start off by saying that I live in Kenya, in Nairobi, in a city, and I live in an apartment. And I can attest that during the day I have to switch on my light because I cannot, because it's dark inside the buildings. And it's because the design of the buildings in cities, most especially apartments, they're close to each other, and it doesn't allow natural daylight during the day. So this is where green building comes in. So please go to the next slide. So I'll just give a brief explanation of what green buildings are. So if a building has energy efficiency, it has water conservation, it has operational efficiency and indoor air quality, you can describe this as a green building. So basically, a green building reduces environmental impact and they ensure the well-being of occupants. So the next slide, I'll just give a brief explanation of the basic components of a green building. So I'll talk about energy efficiency and water conservation. So under energy efficiency, there is the use of renewable energy. The background of my slide can just give a review of what a green building is. You can see there are solar panels, there are wind turbines. There's a building that has outdoor plants. So basically, that basically gives you an overview of what a green building is. So green buildings utilize renewable energy. Okay, research shows that green buildings consume the highest amount of energy. So you can imagine a building consuming energy from fossil fuels. Industries are buildings. If like we live in houses, those are buildings. When you go to work, it's a building. So basically, it's true to say that buildings consume the highest amount of energy. You can imagine these buildings consuming energy from fossil fuels. You can imagine the impact that would have to the environment. Again, renewable energy is efficient, it's reliable. Okay, cities in Africa, let me speak in Nairobi, we do have access to electricity, but it's not reliable for sure. Because sometimes you can just, there are like power outages from nowhere. So it's not efficient. It's there, but it's not efficient. So renewable energy is efficient. So green buildings utilize that. And then another thing is smart systems. Green buildings uses smart system technologies like energy monitoring systems. We have systems that can detect if someone is in a house and then the lights switch on. And then if they detect that there's no one in the house, the lights switch off. And so this ensures that there's no energy wastages and there's efficiency. And then there's energy management and audits. As I've said, buildings consume the highest amount of energy. You can imagine an industry is a building. So industries that are green buildings need to do energy audits. They can find professionals who like determine where, like they find loopholes where there is energy losses, and then they give recommendations so that these buildings can conserve energy. And then something else under water conservation, we have rainwater harvesting, and then something else is wastewater harvesting. I'll echo what a facilitator said. He said, "Can we give water a second life? Let's say you've used your water to wash clothes. Can you do something else with it?" Oh, yes. And then the next slide. The next slide, I'll talk about operational efficiency and indoor air. So green buildings have passive design. As I've talked about the apartments in Nairobi, imagine if these apartments could be designed in a way that it allows natural daylight during the day. If they could be designed in a way that Oh, hey. Hey, am I audible?
You're very audible right now, Purity. We were enjoying your session.
Was I audible before?
Yes, you were just 2 seconds ago. So you can continue right from where
Okay.
you started.
Okay. So something else under operational efficiency, I was saying, imagine if the apartments in Nairobi could be designed with glazing windows. Glazing windows are like open glass windows, but these are different because they allow like illumination of light during the day, but they do not um, make a building become hot, because of course when light comes in there's also heat. So these glasses are like designed in a way that they would allow illumination of light, but they won't make a building hot. So you can imagine if apartments in Nairobi could be designed in such a way. And then there's planting indoor plants. Of course, science says plants give out oxygen and they inhale carbon dioxide. Imagine living in an apartment that has, plants inside. You can imagine the cool air that is inside, and then there's proper ventilation as well through better windows. This is basically for a good air quality in a building. And then lastly, to my last slide, I'll talk about why green buildings matters. To my next slide, please. Yes. So why do green buildings matter? Why do green buildings matter in Kenya, in Nairobi, in, let's say, Ghana, or in Nigeria? So number one, green buildings reduce environmental impact. I've talked about this already. Green buildings utilize renewable energy, which is clean. It's carbon, it's net zero, or it doesn't produce any greenhouse gas emissions. And then as well, then number two is lower utility bills. Of course, if a building ensures there is a conservation of energy and water, in the long run, you will have lower bills. If you do energy audits and you identify loopholes where you're losing energy, and then you get recommendations, in the long run, you'll have lower utility bills. And then there's better air quality. If you use indoor plants, if you use better ventilation, you'd have a better air quality. And then there's improved comfort and productivity. I also again echo what the speaker said. He said people who live in green buildings are more productive, which is typically true. Yeah, because you are in a clean environment, you are in an environment where there's, you're using natural daylight. So it's typically true to say that. And then the last one is reduced health risks. Of course, if the air is clean, you'd have reduced health risks. And then lastly, green buildings is a solution to some of the inefficient designs of buildings that we have in Kenya and in Africa. So finally, my parting shot would be, are the buildings we design today shape our sustainability future in Kenya, in Uganda, in Nigeria, and in Africa as well. Thank you. Thank you for listening.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That was absolutely lovely. Thank you so much. All right, guys, that was amazing. Thank you, Purity, for that. It just shows that our facilitators really had a huge impact on our lives. And did you all notice that she sounded just like Wilson? You know how he was so calm that day talking without too much of the drama, and then she's embodying the energy. I like that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh, I wish everybody here is enjoying this session, because we are about to enter into we are just done with the presentation phases, where we had some select members of the cohort give their input, present about it. And I know that everybody has been impacted in such a huge way. If you remember when we had this, I said I wanted to go in and get impacted, and I'm glad that we went in to get impacted. So in that same spirit, we are going to be moving on now to what I like to call Goodwill. Goodwill is good. Goodwill is currency. And it's just to redirect our focus to some of the important things we need to pay attention to as we are leaving this active cohort. Meaning, well, it's still active, but then, you won't be the set that's, studying at the time. So you're done, you've studied for a long time. And now we want to hear Piotr Bakas. I'm hoping I got that name really right. As he gives us a remark and goodwill message. He's from Africa Circular. Please, ladies and gentlemen, before I go on rambling on your screens, can we welcome our goodwill messenger, Sir Piotr Bakas, please. Do we have to clap him into existence again? It's like we clap into existence in this place for the only person they don't clap into existence is me, the moderator. Oh well, I guess they had to clap me into existence at a point when my network went terrible. Okay, let's keep clapping, let's keep clapping, let's keep clapping. Let's keep clapping until he comes. I'm also waiting for a message in case he's having network or she's having network issues. Okay. Clap it away. Let your emoji hands do the work. Clap, clap, clap. I never knew I could sing this well, I didn't know. I wish if I had known, I'd probably have been in the opera right now. Imagine me, a black lady singing. Too bad. I now read law papers for a living. I'm too dramatic for the law office alone. I need to go out on the field with Carol and Dennett and do some activism. Justice for Nigeria! Justice! That would be nice. All right. I want to hear feedback from Justice. Thank you so much, Caroline. Oh my God, I can't wait for Caroline Dennett to speak. I can't wait. I'm itching in my seat. Okay. So all right, while I'm waiting for feedback, because I don't know why the person isn't speaking right now, I can't hear feedback, but just to keep us engaged while we are going, I had one more question for the breakout session, but we couldn't take it because of time. So in that same vein, maybe I could. All right, I think they're here. Are you here? Are you ready? Okay, so while we wait patiently, thank you all for your patience and your time. I'm sorry, I'm going to tell you why I started laughing. Naomi said, if you are all exhausted with clapping, I have water for you. So please, ladies and gentlemen, from a sustainability guru, a Crust Eco alumni, can we please celebrate Naomi as she brings us the water to energize our clapping hands? Thank you so much, Naomi. You're quite a funny person, kind of like me. Interesting. All right. So while I spoke about a light bulb moment that we had the other time, I also want us to reflect on this question of what it is that you want to really do with all. Oh, really? Oh. I'm so sorry about that. A sign language interpreter. We'll try to work on that right now. Please, if you could just private chat our director, one of them, to help you out with that. All right. But in the meantime, if you could go on YouTube, if you could read, just put on the captions. It's translating everything we're saying into English, so you could just read along. If you need that help instantly, thank you so much. All right. So I want us to think about what is a practical way that you can put what you have learned into action. And I'm going to tell you a story of mine. I was in the bus one day. I was 16 or 15. I was one of those ages. And as you can tell from my personality, I was quite an annoying little teenager. And so at the time, I was all about cleanliness in Nigeria. We should stop littering our country. And then there was a big man, very big, and I was a little teenager. And I just finished a session and listening to a session. And this man was throwing something out the window. And I went with my tiny voice, "Excuse me, sir." And he looked at me. I said, "I don't think it's a good idea for us to litter our country. Our country will be so much better if we keep it clean." He was bamboozled. He was taken aback. He was surprised. He was like, "Who is this small girl talking to me?" But in the same way, he paused and said, "You're right." And he took a nylon, he tied everything, and he put it in a bin. and then we had a conversation. I was so young, but I felt like I impacted my world when I did that. And I spoke about it for days on end to my parents, who unfortunately had to hear the story over and over and over again. Quite a dramatic one, eh? But my point is, when I say that as you leave here, let that fire not stop in your heart. I thought he would tell me to shift, but when you looked at the when he looked at the fire in my eyes as a teenager, wanting change, he just but had to pause, and that's the fire that was lit in your heart throughout this session. So I want you to, in the comment section, tell me, what do you think is something that you're going to be standing for vocally in the next few days? What is something you're going to be standing for? What is something that you're going to be standing for? Can we have it in just 1 minute? Okay, I think I'm going to move on to the next session after this. I want to hear our comments. I like whenever things are practical because we can't see each other physically, and I want to make sure you're having a good time. It's your graduation ceremony. You sat through classes. Your butt must be hurting right now, so you could relax, stretch it out as you type, and tell me all about the moments where, or something you think you're going to be advocating for so strongly as you finish this entire cohort. I want to hear 6 comments, and then I'm moving on to the next order of the program. All right. Say no to deforestation. Thank you, Masawi. I love that. Rushing over to YouTube because I am also here. My YouTube family, my YouTube fire family. Yes, no to deforestation. That's the problem that is killing us. Come on, one more. Come on, one more. I want to hear someone tell me something. Just one more person, and we move on to the next order on the program. Anybody else? If I want environmental sustainability, I will have an awareness campaign telling people the goodness of natural resources sustainability. Hilda, that is such a thoughtful comment. My goodness. You want to, Daniel wants to, the establishment of ethical regulatory framework. That is key. That is so key, because if we know anything about the laws are the bedrock of our society. Thank you. Live green, be clean. I like that. You should make that your Instagram about. Live green, be clean. You should also connect with Mr. Wilson. He kind of had that same vibe when he was speaking. Lovely. All right, that was fun. You can keep dropping your comments. Other people are watching as I move on to welcome to this place for our Goodwill message again from Africans Voices, Esther Godfrey, from Geoclimates. She's going to be speaking on Africa's Voices. Can we welcome Esther as she gives her Goodwill message before we have the facilitators' comments, and then we'll have our dearest Car say something sweet to us, the sweetest, yummiest of cars, all the cars ever. She's just the sweetest. I know. You don't have to mention I know she's the sweetest. I said I know. All right, is Esther here? After Esther, we are rushing to the facilitators to speak. Is Esther here? All right, while I'm waiting for her, I'm going to be speaking and calling out the names of all our facilitators. I had the opportunity, the privilege to listen to, in my own little way, all of them. The only problem is the names. Oh, Esther's here. Okay, Esther, please, in the next about 3 minutes, could you give us your Goodwill message that you wanted to give us? And we go ahead to the facilitators' comments. Thank you. Oh, guys, I forgot. Let's clap them into existence. Hi, Esther. Hello.
Hello. Thank you so much, moderator, for letting me to this wonderful presentation. And to our partners, to our facilitators, to our organizers, and to our guests, and mostly incredibly to our graduates. Greetings to all of you. My name is Esther Godfrey Mkanza. I am from Tanzania. I am an environmental scientist and climate advocate champion, and I'm also a co-founder of Geoclimate Tanzania. I'm so much honored to be here in this celebration, the Green Masterclass Cohort 3. And what I know, today we are not just celebrating the graduation ceremony, but we're celebrating the strength of everyone in shaping the sustainable, better future for our African continent. So, my dear Africans, as we gather today here, we all understand all the potential of our African continent because I believe African is among the most blessed continents with a lot of natural resources, diverse ecosystems. We have this wonderful, incredible, resilient people. But despite all the potentials in our continent, we face a lot of challenges, and among the challenges is climate change. So today, as the graduates of the Green Masterclass Cohort 3, let us put together our strength and our power to drive innovations and actions in our community. Let us put together our strength and our power to protect our biodiversity. Let us put together our strength and our power to protect our culture and influence the global leadership system. And as we wind up our Green Masterclass sessions, as we celebrate our graduation ceremony, let's all the knowledge that we have got from the Green Masterclass lead into positive impacts in our communities. Let all the knowledge lead to actions. Let all the voices that we have from the Green Masterclass create a very meaningful impact in our communities. And together, let's work as Africans to bring strength, to bring changes in our African continent. And let us not forget that African strength is the key to global impact. Thank you so much, and congratulations to all graduates. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Look at how my voice has softened. She has such a sweet vibe to her. Oh, can we give it up for Esther, co-founder GeoClimate? Thank you so much for coming here. Grad ones, tell me, are you excited? Are you motivated? That's what I like to see. You know, I'm on both platforms. I want to see the energy. Who wins, YouTube or Zoom? Thank you all so much. This is so lovely to see. Thank you all. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, Esther, for blessing us such a lovely session. Your calming voice. Africans on this call, we hear it loud, the clarion call. Everyone, we are standing up. I sincerely am someone who believes that if a few people stand up, a little amount of people can make a great change. It's the ripple effect. Just one little thing can cause so much, and I believe in it, and I believe in you, and I believe in us. So Africans, we are rising. Thank you so much, Esther, for that sweet, warming call to action that's nicely drifting us in the direction of change. Thank you so much. So before I start to call them up to speak, because they have been the ones laboring, studying to make sure that we have a very, 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 very good cohort. Basically, they taught us all through. I'm going to be calling out their names, and I want you to embarrass my screen. Just interrupting myself to say, Esther is telling everybody, congratulations to all the graduates, congratulations to all the grad ones, congratulations. So I'm going to be calling out their names. If I murder it, I was practicing before this call. I was practicing all the names. I'm like, I must get it right. So, but however, please, I want us all to celebrate, to clap. I'll call out all the names of all the facilitators who spoke, and then the few of them who are on the call will just give us a little call to action, a little clap. So I'm going to be starting with to celebrate the person who came up for green computing. Can we celebrate Anania Aithal? Please, can we celebrate her? She spoke so beautifully. Let's celebrate Molly Ogobong. I said I would try my best for climate justice. Can we celebrate Esther Godfrey and Mbaraka Sembe, who did our climate storytelling? Let us celebrate engineer Wilson Ever, as he was the one who took us on the Green Masterclass for engineering. Can we celebrate Piotr Bakas? He took us on waste management. Let's celebrate Dr. John, climate and health. I enjoyed that session. I was surprised how he meshed those two together. Let's celebrate Femi, who took us on renewable energy. And finally, Amidat, who took us on climate finance. I'm hoping I haven't missed anybody out. And this is the time. Please clap. Oh, in fact, in your house is where you are. Oh, yeah. I want to hear it. I want to hear it. They can hear it from your house. I promise you. That's right. Thank you all so much. Thank you. I'm sure you were highly impacted. So for those of them who are on the call, I'm going to start from the number one. If you're here, just quickly say a hey to me so that I can, usher you in to speak. It's our time for our facilitators to say a little hello to us, since they were here all through talking to us, laboring hours on the end of classes. Come on, let's go, guys. Okay. Am I having a network glitch? Maybe not. All right. Who's here? Who's here? Who's here? All right. So if you're a facilitator, you can unmute your mic and just speak. I don't have the exact order in which they have to come up. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right. Okay, so because of the time that we have, since none of them are right here, we've celebrated them, we've honored them, please connect to them on LinkedIn, all right? Right now, we are going to be welcoming our very own, I have to say this calmly, with my little makeshift microphone. Can we please welcome our very own advisor as she takes us on leveraging the alumni network, the future program, and the certification? Can we please celebrate the one we call Cass, our very own Caroline Dennett? Ladies and gentlemen, go on God with clapping.
Which is okay, because he said they were pretty lame. I'm just messing with you, Mrs. Heck. I know who you are.
Okay, well, thank you, Kezia. Thank you so much. And thank you, everyone. Oh my goodness, what a great hour and 25 minutes we've had. Yeah, I know I'm just supposed to give some kind of administrative messages, but of course I've got to say, how wonderful it is to be with everyone, and congratulations, everyone. You've all worked so hard. It is so inspiring. And I know we use that word sometimes and maybe we don't really always consider what it means, but it is so inspiring to see all the hard work being done by people. So I've got a few important kind of advisory messages. A bit serious. I should put my my serious face on now, Kezia, like you managed to do. But I'm going to just read you a few messages. So I just want to let everyone know that for all graduates on this course, there is a Lumus network for all alumni. So all the graduates who are on this course, all successful graduates will be added to the alumni network, which they can then receive updates on future opportunities. And I just want to add to that, networking and mutual support, it's so important because we can succeed better together than we can, working in isolation by ourselves. Also, you will get a certificate. And, a certificate is not just a picture or a piece of paper. It is a recognition and endorsement of your achievements, of your dedication, and a reminder of the work and collaboration that lies ahead for all of us and for you for being the wonderful graduates that you are. So all successful graduates will receive their certificates after the graduation ceremony, and they are very, very well deserved. Congratulations. There is also an ambassadorial position, so each country is expected to have one ambassador. The executive board will select ambassadors based on their personal criteria, considering factors like their project execution, activity follow-up, and attendance. And ambassadors should have a proven track record of involvement and contribution. So we look forward to announcing the ambassadors in the very near future. But again, I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you all so much for this commitment, for your dedication. It is the challenge of our existence. Humanity has never faced such a challenge as we do with climate change and biodiversity collapse. So I applaud you for all that you are doing and all that I know that you're going to do. Big love to you all, and may climate justice be delivered to everyone.
Are you done? Is that all, Kaz? Oh, I was enjoying hearing your voice. I was enjoying hearing she just did the administrative work. I was enjoying hearing your voice. Remember, I was looking forward to it throughout the entire meeting. Cass has such a fun way of making you feel like you're in the same room with her. She's talking and I'm smiling and and she's doing this and I'm like, okay, I'm on the right track. They can hear me. Thank you so much, Cass.
Thank you,
so
Kezia,
much.
for being a brilliant, brilliant host. I have laughed my head off all the way through, and it's lovely to see you in this mode.
It's that my absolute pleasure, my absolute pleasure. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, in the same Crust Eco energy, can we clap Clara and I to the roof? Give Kaz a clapping ovation. Something that's gonna make us scream. Y'all didn't know that this was a spoon I was holding. Yeah, this is my little happy gong. And when I was preparing for it, I thought these guys would think this girl is local, but I don't mind. All right. In
Okay,
this
hi.
second, we are about to welcome our director for a
Okay,
Goodwill
I'm here,
message.
please. I'm here,
Director,
please.
please go ahead.
Okay, hi everyone. Thank you very much for the wonderful work. Hi, Kaz. Thank you very much for joining in. That's our advisor. Keziah, thank you very much for the wonderful work you're doing. For all of our partners, we're so excited for the wonderful work you're doing. Thank you very much. All of the participants, we have a WhatsApp group chat, so you know I'll be there. Other information should be dropped there. Thank you very, very much. We just call it a day from my end. Thank you very, very much.
Ladies, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure I'm unmuted now. Okay. No, not today. Oh, hey, where are you now? All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and the dogs and the cats, if there are any on this call, we have come to the successful end of Cohort 3 Green Masterclass hosted by Crust Eco Network. Ladies and gentlemen, you have worked, you have studied, you have carried out your projects, you have done a lot, and now we are about to pronounce you all graduates of Cohort 3 Masterclass, Green Masterclass, Crust Eco Network. Can we please celebrate ourselves? That's basically the climate of it. I want to now welcome you all officially to the Alumni Network. Congratulations. I now pronounce you all successful graduates. Can we celebrate ourselves? You've done so well. You've done so well. Oh my God, it's been a time we've had together. This call is ending right about now. Your facilitators are celebrating you. Everybody's celebrating you. I want to come in and play some music, but the call is ending in another minute. Make sure you do your final connections. It doesn't end here. It only starts right here. Thank you for joining us for Cohort 3, and we will see your friends and your family in Cohort 4. We love you all from Crust Eco Network Global. I think we should add that to the name right now because I said now we are global. Thank you all so much. Thank you all facilitators. Thank you, Cass. Thank you